Hello, I'm Rick Stivers and welcome to Young Martin's Reels. And tonight we're going to give you a quick preview of the upcoming reels that we've got to do. I allow my wife to go through and gather up and select what order that we're going to do the reels in. I think she picked them out on what she thought was prettiest. I'm not sure, but whatever it was, she had her own method and I'm going to operate by that. The first one we're going to do is this one right here. This is a CLine Great Lakes 47 LC line counter reel, and I got this one from my dad, and I'm actually glad she picked that as my number one because I'm going to get it ready to go downrigger fishing. So I don't know how long it's been sitting. It's been probably quite a while, but we're going to redo this. We're going to take it apart, clean it. We're going to do this with every one of these reels. We're going to take them apart, clean them, lubricate them, and reassemble them and perform ops checks on them. All right, so that's number one. Second reel we picked out is going to be this Penn 940 reel. It needs some parts. It needed a bridge screw right here, and you would think you could just kind of run down to Home Depot or something and buy screws for this, but you can't. They're specialty screws and they have to be ordered. The other thing it's missing is it's got a broken drag washer inside it, so I've ordered the parts. They're in the bag over here ready to go. This reel will be number 2 on the list. Number 3 on the list is going to be this Ryobi GM40 low profile bait caster. I just picked this one up from my dad's collection, and the next reel we're going to do after that is going to be this Big Eagle Claw 7070. It's a beast of a reel. It's not by far not the largest reel I have, but it's pretty large. It's going to be going on one of my surf rods, I think, and but it's got a lot of rust and corrosion in it. We're going to go through it, get it up, cleaned up, and ready to go. Because I'm ready to go to the beach fishing too. Next will be this Shakepeare 2210. And as far as I know, this guy's in pretty good shape. It's very smooth operating reel. The bail works on it like it's supposed to. But since its condition aside from that is unknown, this one I picked up off of eBay in a batch order that I got. And we're going to tear it apart, clean it up, get it ready to go. This may become one of my favorite new reels. This is a Damn Quick 330, and I picked up 2 of these off of eBay, and this is a super sweet vintage reel, and I really like it a lot. I haven't been into it yet, but we're going to take it apart, clean it up, and but I think these may become my favorite even over the Mitchell 300s that I've been using for a long time. This one here, this is a Diwa 7290C, and this one has got a problem. If you notice, see the rotor wobbles on it? I'm not sure how much I can do about that, but I think I might be able to add a shim in under here to take that away. We're going to take it apart, clean it up, see what happens. This guy is a Shimano Big Mag 1000 low profile bait caster. I got this reel from my dad years ago, and I tried to fish with it, and I was not very successful. I mean, I did okay. 9 out of 10 casts worked great, but the 10th cast I'd end up backlashing and I got annoyed and I stopped using it. But we're going to clean it up and go back to using it. I'm going to learn how to fish with a bait caster. This one came from my dad. This is a Ted Williams 525 vintage reel. It's a very nice reel, and we're going to tear it apart. These actually sell for quite a bit of money on eBay, and I didn't know anything about it when I picked it up. I just really liked it, so I picked it up, and we're going to be going through that one. Next in the line is going to be this True Temper 327 spin cast reel, and I like spin cast reels. I grew up with spin cast reels, so we're definitely going to do that one. This next reel is a Penn Peerless number 9, and this one needs new drag washers in it, and I believe this was one. No, I think it's good. Aside from that, I think it just needs the drag washers in it, but it seems to be pretty smooth and operates well, but again, it's a reel that needs to be cleaned up. Next in line is going to be this Langley. This is a Streamlight. I don't know if you can read that on there, but it's a Langley Streamlight, And this is what they call a knuckle buster reel. It has no drag. It's a direct drive. It has no button to release. If you look, as it comes out, the handle winds backwards. You can turn the clicker off, and that takes some of the resistance out of it, but that's about it. This thing will bust your knuckles up good if you get a big fish on. So, but we're going to clean it up. I will probably never fish this reel unless I fish it on a trolling line, but I like it. It's pretty neat. It's a little bit of our history. Slipped into the middle of all of this, somewhere along the way, I'm going to break the chain, and I'm going to be repairing this South Bend 750. This one came from a friend of mine. It belonged to his dad, and he inherited it. And when I got it, it wouldn't move at all. You couldn't move the handle. You couldn't do anything with it. When I opened it up on the side plate, what I found was that the crosswind block inside had shattered, and his dad had taken the reel apart, cleaned all the grease out of it, and took the major parts of the crosswind block and stuck them back in there and then closed it up, but it was all jammed up inside. So I took those out and managed to find the pieces for this. It's very tight. We're going to have to take it apart and get all the old grease out. It's hard to wind. You can't hardly wind it the way it is. But we're going to take that apart and get it fixed for my friend. And another reel that we're doing for him is this pin number 85. And it's a good reel. It works well. It is not a level wind. This is a saltwater reel. It's a good functioning reel. The only problem it's got is the housing is busted right here. And I've got a new housing on order. It should be here in the next week or two. And somewhere those two reels are going to be slipped into the middle of all these. So that's the upcoming reels. What do we got there? 14 reels. That's over 2 weeks worth of work. And since I'm going to be going out of town somewhere in the middle of all this, probably at least 3 weeks before we get all these done. But anyway, that's what we're setting up with. If you want to see these reels done, you might want to subscribe. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you dislike it, hey, that's okay. Hit the dislike button. And leave comments. Let me know what you think.